Tonight, a family devastated, a son demanding answers and calling for change after his mother's sudden death at Middlesex Hospital.
20-year-old Chauncey Smith says his mother died while restrained for more than 24 hours and that her abnormal vitals were ignored by hospital staff. He's now taking legal action.
News 8's Catherine Hauser has the exclusive story and the findings of an alarming federal investigation into her death. Catherine?
Dennis, and Chauncey Smith says he thought his mother was getting the care that she needed, but a federal investigation says Middlesex Hospital violated its own policy and public health regulations. Chauncey alleges medical negligence led to her death.
Pictures tell a powerful story of a life well lived.
She was just the most supportive mom ever.
Heartfelt smiles.
Loved me as much as she could, which was a lot.
Silly moments, and the unwavering bond between mother and son.
There were a lot of happy times.
20-year-old Chauncey Smith adored his mom, Gay Sherman Wentz. His parents divorced when he was young, but he and his mom got a fresh start in Essex.
She was just a very kind person. She was the really, really good people. You know, kind of one of the people that you don't find very often.
Gay was compassionate, curious. Her sister Robin describing her love of history and storytelling.
We call her the Renaissance woman. She had so many careers. She was so interested in learning something new, and she was really good at everything she tried.
This is Gay Sherman Wentz with another edition of Antiques Trail.
Gay built a successful vintage jewelry business, even hosting a radio show. Her jewelry got the attention of Hollywood, featured on the hit show Mad Men.
She texts me immediately and she's like, shh, it's a secret, nobody can know, but I'm telling you.
Despite her success, the family says Gay struggled with depression. In late March of 2024, the family noticed she wasn't herself.
She went to the ER. She really wasn't feeling well. She came out, but then her mental status started to seem altered.
On Saturday, April 20th, 2024, Gay's behavior became so alarming that Chauncey and a family friend called 911.
She was a little bit paranoid, and she just clearly wasn't her. Something was off.
This 37-page federal investigation by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services shows on April 20th, Gay was taken to Middlesex Health Shoreline Medical Center in Westbrook first.
They explained to me that Westbrook didn't really have any of the capabilities to evaluate her properly.
Later that night, she was transferred to Middlesex Hospital in Middletown. And within hours of her stay there, the investigation says by Sunday morning, Gay was put in four-way locking limb restraints to avoid self-harm. She was later placed in an enclosed net bed for hours.
What was really disturbing to me was that she was restrained, and when I would call to check on her, they never even told me that. Each time I called, they were like, yeah, she's doing okay.
On Monday, the next day, Gay's vital signs were elevated, dangerously high blood pressure and heart rate. The investigation says her abnormal vitals were ignored. Quote, the hospital failed to reassess the patient timely with abnormal vital signs and failed to monitor the patient every 15 minutes in accordance with hospital policy, which resulted in immediate jeopardy. Immediate jeopardy is the most severe citation a healthcare facility can get. Ryan Sullivan is the family's attorney.
We believe that because of the psychiatric symptoms that Ms. Wentz was presenting, they did not treat her as a medical patient.
Later on Monday morning, the report says the sitter who was assigned to constantly observe Gay was seen on surveillance video on their phone, talking to staff, seen entering another patient's room and turning their back. 8:59 a.m., Gay was found unresponsive in cardiac arrest. At 9:07, she was pronounced dead.
These people took an oath to take care of her. She went to them for help, and they sent her to the morgue.
We reached out to Middlesex Health for comment on the 28-page wrongful death lawsuit filed last month. The statement reads in part, Middlesex Health does not comment on pending litigation. As expressed in our mission statement, Middlesex Health exists to provide the safest, highest quality health care and the best experience possible for our community.
No human being deserves the treatment she got. They saw her as a problem, not a patient. She was 55. She had so much life left. And her son deserved to have so much more time with her.
She was the person that I could be like truly myself with. Didn't matter how silly it was or how stupid it was.
The emotions of losing his mother still very raw, more than a year later.
I miss that.
The family tells us they still have a lot of unanswered questions about what happened at Middlesex Hospital. They say they want to see change so that no other family goes through what they did. If you'd like to see that full lawsuit, we have it for you on our website, WTNH.com. I'm Catherine Hauser, News 8.